Sooner, everybody. My name's Harry James. This is the postseason bowl preview show for the Sooners, where they will play, Alabama, aiming for their Oklahoma's first national championship since 2000, 18 years ago, their longest drought ever between college football national championships. And, they're going to have to do it against probably one of the better teams, probably one of the best teams in America, the defending national champions of Alabama, in the Orange Bowl. And we'll get started with the Sooner Stumper. It's how many NCAA recognized national championships do these two teams combine for? Now, the NCAA has to agree with this, Alabama. How many? Find out next. Plus, we'll preview the Orange Bowl next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. Orange Bowl preview show, everybody. My name's Harry James. All right, Oklahoma and Alabama fans. They answered how many combined national championships does college football recognize? That is 16 national championships combined between these two teams. 9 for Big Bad Alabama. And 7, of course, for the Sooners. Alabama's, they started all the way back in 1925. They got one in 25. They got it back again till 1961, 79, 92, 2009, 2011, 2012, 15, and 17. While my beloved Oklahoma Sooners, of course, 1950, 55, and 56, 74 and 75 under Switzer, and 85 under Switzer also, and 2000 under second-year coach Bob Stoops. The game will be taking place at the Hard Rock Stadium in South Beach, Miami, Florida. The Capital One Orange Bowl against Alabama on Saturday, December the 29th, 2018, on the ESPN of networks at 7 o'clock, prime time between the two players that finished 1 and 2 in the Heisman Trophy. They'll go head-to-head on the field, 7 o'clock on the for a chance at a national championship. The national broadcast that hasn't yet been released. I have a good feeling, since it's the late game, that we're going to have Fowler, Herbstreit, and those guys, but not sure yet. We do know that you can listen to our guys. Sports Talk 1400 radio host Toby Rowland again on the call. Also on the call will be color analyst Teddy Lehman, the former linebacker at Oklahoma. Also the color analyst special correspondent will be the coach Merv Johnson. And on the sidelines, also from Sports Talk 1400 with Teddy and Toby, is Chris Palank. He's on Sports Talk 1400. And Gabe Eichard, the big guy from the franchise 1077 and 1079, if you listen out in the T-Town. Overall series, 5 games in this series. Oklahoma holds the advantage at a 3-1-1 record. Of course, the last time Oklahoma won, of course, we all remember that one, but let's not start there. Let's start in that 62 season, the year after their second national championship. They took care of us pretty good, 17-0 in the Orange Bowl. The same game we're playing in this year. But oh boy, did they get revenge many, many years later, 2013 to be exact. Oklahoma fans will remember this one. The Trevor Knight Show, as Oklahoma got them 45-31 in New Orleans in the Sugar Bowl. They did meet for a tie. They tied at 24-all in the Blue Bonnet Bowl. That was the tie. We'll preview first the Oklahoma Sooner Boomers in charge of the Sooners. Their second-year head coach, Lincoln Riley. He was a 2002 quarterback at Texas Tech before taking a student assistant role from 2003 to 2005 once he graduated. In his first full year in Norman, because we're not quite done with his second year yet, but in one full year, he's 12-2. That's an 85.7% winning clip. The 12-2 record came last year, and this is only his second year. 12-2 record last year, 8-1 in conference play for Oklahoma. They to win the conference. The Sooners do not have they are 0-1 in bowls under Lincoln Riley. Of course, just the one bowl, college football playoff bowl game against Georgia in the Rose Bowl, 54-48, a double overtime loss in that one. That would have set up Oklahoma and Alabama last year in Georgia for the national championship if Oklahoma could have held on. But that's the bad side. The good side is the titles. Division titles, that is. There's 10 of these under the Stoops and Lincoln Riley regime. It all started back in 2000. 2002 was another one. What about 03, 04, 06, 07, 08, and 2010? Those are all Big 12 South Division championships. Now, last year in 2017, they brought the championship series back. They brought the championship game back. And Oklahoma has qualified both times in 2017 and 2018 as the top seed. Big 12 Conference Championship rings, because nobody cares about the division. They care about the wins, the bling that you put on the finger. Oklahoma has plenty of these. In fact, they have 12 of these. 2000, 2002, 04, 06, 07, 08, 2010, 2012, 2015, 16, 17, and 18. Oh, yeah! Of course, the other two coming. The one year they lost to Kansas State, so they didn't quite qualify there for the championship game. But the other two, 15, 16, 17, and 18, remember, two of those, 15 and 16, there were no championship games. Oklahoma won it outright, and in 2012, they tied with Kansas State. But in 2018, they're not looking too bad. They got back to another CFP game with a 12-1 record, 7-1 in league play. It all started, as we review what happened, it all started week 1, so many weeks ago against FAU, a 63-14 victory over Florida Atlantic. They then got done finishing off UCLA, 49-21 victory there. They then got revenge over their one regular season loss last year over Iowa State. In Ames, at Iowa State, it was 31-21 Sooners. They then played a very good game Army team. Ask Houston how good that team is. Army got the big-time win there, 28-21 victory in overtime. They then took care of Baylor, 66-33 win there. Then came the first round against Texas. That's the game that they lost this year, 48-45 at the State Fair. That's where they got their loss. They got back on track 2 weeks later against TCU in Fort Worth. At TCU, 52 to 27. They then came home for a homecoming game with Kansas State. Got a 51-14 win victory there. They then took the game on the road back to Lincoln Riley's old stomping grounds in Lubbock. Got a big-time 51-46 win there. They then took care of Bedlam rival Oklahoma State 48-47. They then took care of division of the less mileless Kansas Jayhawks 55-40. They then took care of Dana Holgerson and his Mad Hair 59-56. They then took care of the Herminator. That's right, Tom Herman of Texas got the golden hat. But what's important is the championship. And Oklahoma got that with the rings. 39-27 victory over the Longhorns in the Big 12 Conference Championship at AT&T Cowboy Stadium. The Sooners will face Nick Saban. This is about his 12th year in charge of Alabama, a 1972 grad from Kent State. Coaching history, he's not like Oklahoma to where he's just been at Oklahoma at one university. In fact, he's been several places. Like Michigan State from 95 to 99, LSU from 2000 to 2004. He then took a stint into the NFL with the Miami Dolphins from 05 to 06. But then in 07 to start this 11 or 12 year stint now at Alabama from 2007 to present. His coaching record, 222, 62-1. That's 286 games with a 78% winning clip. And also a bowl record in 19 games. He's got an 11-8 record. That's a 73% winning clip. And in college football playoff championship series games, 2-3, that's a 67% winning clip. And the NFL, with his one stint there, he was 2 games under 500, 15-17. That is a 47% winning clip. But when he got back to what he knows how to do in college football, of course, he started winning again. And that's not to say he didn't do that again this year. In fact, 13-0, 8-0 in conference play. All wins, baby, for Alabama to go with their victory this year. They did beat Clemson in the playoffs. And, as we said, back-to-back national champs. That's what they're aiming for. And with saying that, they did that last year. They got the national championship to get a chance at back-to-back. They took care of Clemson 40-6 as far as the Sugar Bowl is concerned in the other semifinal last year. They then took care of Georgia, the team that knocked Oklahoma out. Took care of them 26-23 in overtime for the victory there for a national championship. They have 7 divisional and 7 conference championships to hold to their name. The seven divisional championships: 99, 2009, 2012, 15, 16, and 18. Conference championships, as far as the rings are concerned, the championships: 99. They got back in 09, 2012, 14, 15, 16, and 18. The season last year, 2018, this year, 2018, 13-0, 8-0 in league play, including a win that started week 1. They played Louisville in the World Camping Kickoff Classic. They held off Louisville. Well, not really held off Louisville. They took care of Louisville. 51-14 victory there. They then beat Arkansas State 57-7. They then took care of Ole Miss for 62-7. They then took in Starksville. They then came back home and faced Texas A&M, took care of them 45-23. They then played Louisiana in their non-conference 56-14. Went back into conference play in Fayetteville at Arkansas 65-31 the final there for the victory. Came back home in Alabama to face Missouri. Got a 69-10 win there. In Knoxville at Tennessee. Great fans, by the way, there at Tennessee. Took care of business. 58-21 victory there. At LSU in a night game. Took care of business. You ready for this? 29-0 that time. They then took care of Mississippi State 24-0. They then took care of the Citadel 50-17, the victory there. Auburn. They then beat Auburn, in-state rival Auburn, to qualify for the SEC championship game. Took care of business 52-21. Then they took care of Georgia in that aforementioned SEC championship game in the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Georgia. Took care of business 35-28 to bring Oklahoma and Alabama here in the Capital One game, Orange Bowl game, against each other. The winner will head to San Francisco, California, and a chance at a national championship. Alright, guys. That's all y'all need to know there. My name's Harry James. Your birthday boy, Harry James, by the way. Thanks for watching. You can catch this on my Facebook page, Harry James Taylor. Also on the YouTube, Boomer Sooner 1982. Or on Twitter, at HypeManHarry. Alright, guys, one final time. This is your birthday boy, Harry James Taylor, saying, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Let's pray for a great ball game between these two teams. And good luck. Whether you win or your team wins or loses, good luck in the college football playoff finals. Thanks for watching, everybody. Boomer Sooner.